This video, it's the insane rise of VTubers and why I hate them.
This is called a VTuber. It's, for the most part...
That is a video we're gonna check out. I don't know very much about VTubers, as I explained earlier. I do find it very interesting, because it's like... It's on the rise. Maybe we don't need humans anymore. Maybe we don't need like people like me in a camera. Maybe it's all gonna be VTubers, you know? And when you see the AI... that is like a huge deal right now. The artists are getting like scared and pissed because AI is taking their job. Soon AI is probably gonna take my job, and maybe even the VTubers. Maybe it's not even gonna be any people behind the VTubers. Oh my god. Okay, but that is not what this video is about anyway. Let's learn a couple of things about VTubers and check out if we hate them or not. Because I don't know. Do we hate them? Maybe not. Maybe.
But if I were to pick one right...
Okay, let's see. From the beginning here.
Real has many definitions, but if I were to pick one right now, I would say behaving or presenting in a way that feels true, honest, or familiar without pretension or affection.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream.
This
we all scream, we all
is not a
scream.
real person.
How can you say this is not a real person? Can't you see? This person was born by a woman or something. And yeah, raised up over a long period of time, fed, food, eaten, drinks.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. If you haven't seen one, this is called a VTuber. It's, for the most part, someone with motion tracking software who operates under the guise of an anime person.
But like the first one there, that was like having her leg up like, let's see, up like this. Do you think it was a real person behind there doing that? I couldn't, as you can see, I can't do that as classy. I don't know. Is that real? I don't know.
Of them adopt mannerisms to better fit the backstory they made for their character. For example, this one likes referencing carrots because she's a rabbit, or this one who pretends to be bad at basic math because it's cute. There's all sorts of characters and backstories, and nearly all of the most well-known ones are either Japanese or English-speaking women. I have to give this definition because I've shown exactly 3 people this in real life and have gotten, quote, "What the fuck is that? Is this real?" And the people actually watched this in response. All of them laughed. Yeah.
But like, yeah, I guess this is not something I could do very easily. Like probably with my voice, it's not a sexy voice. So I would be screwed. And a lot of the other streamers that I know about wouldn't be able to do this. Because you probably need to have like an enticing, like female-ish voice, right? I think so. I don't think, is there any like male, like VTuber characters that are like popular? Or is it only female characters? I don't know. All I see is female characters.
Yet almost every single one of the top 15 highest earning super chats on YouTube are owned by VTubers.
What?
Giga, he looks like he's about to get his fucking nails clipped at the vet. YouTubers everywhere will not stop posting about them.
They're huge.
They're clearly popular, so I think it's important to approach this with an open mind. VTubers are not inherently bad. In fact, so many of them are extremely talented and natural-born entertainers that can captivate an audience of millions without being obsessed with drama or being negative in the slightest. Many of them play instruments, sing, and play games at a high level. These girls are famous for a reason, usually. But I don't understand the appeal on a personal level.
Come on, baby, kiss me. Kiss me.
Oh, maybe I need to learn things here, guys. I need to take this in and use it in my own stream. So it's gonna be, come on, baby, let's kiss. Does it work? Are you enticed? Are you feeling it?
Me. Kiss me, Mario!
My friend who enjoys VTubers watched this clip and was in pure glee. I've only heard this fat bastard rant about 2 things. This clip and some sandwich called the fucking heart clogger that he gets from the grocery store, so I knew that this was special. But when I watched that clip, I honestly wanted to rip her hair out and stuff it in my ears and light the ends on fire like a wick. I hate VTubers.
Wow.
When I see them on screen, my heart starts pumping, my eyes go bloodshot, and I go dizzy.
Wow.
Why?
For real? Does this guy hate them so much? Like, I don't have any huge preference. It's like, or like, I as you can understand, like, because I'm watching this, I'm trying to learn a little bit more, understand, like, his opinions and stuff. But I haven't watched many VTubers. It's just not something I do. but maybe I should. I don't know. I got no idea. No, I'm not. There is Twitch streamers that uses that overlay as well. Also males. There is, but is it like female characters or male characters? Maybe there is male characters. Yeah, there is. Oh, I'm learning here.
How did these guys blow up under so many people's noses?
Looking good,
Where did
man.
they come from? I want to answer these questions because honestly the video was just going to be a quick rant, but I gradually became fascinated in the plot twists and reasons why people enjoy VTubers. So those of you who love them and people who hate them, hold hands.
I'm just gonna quickly like guess why people like VTubers so much and why it's working so well. So this is gonna be a huge guess here. I'm probably super wrong, but I'm just guessing. Like when you have a VTuber instead of like, for example, me that is sitting here in my kitchen, it's less of the real world, and you can like get out of the real world more, so you can enjoy someone that is like streaming or making videos and like playing games and just talking, and you can like escape reality a little bit more compared to like if you watch me. Then I'm sitting here in a kitchen, so it's like a little bit too real probably for some people. Maybe I think that is one of the appeals, at least just one of them. Maybe there's more. I'm only watching your reaction, and I want to rip my own ears. Is this like fueling this much emotion? Wow. Well, I guess if you are getting this like angry, then I guess there's the other part that is getting like super like happy. They're horny for some anime. Oh, maybe it's that. It's just better hentai or something. Maybe.
Hands as I take you through Act 1.
It's your time. Summarized by me.
In 2000,
It's your
Yamaha
time.
sound guy 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀 starts a project called 𝗦ci, which aims to generate human-sounding vocals from text like beep, beep, bop, bop, beep, kind of like Animal Crossing.
Oh.
Thanks to Yamaha, 𝗦ci got promoted and fully fleshed out as Vocaloid,
that is engines. That is not entertainment, man.
which was released in 2004 and marketed towards professional musicians. The problem is, at the time, everyone thought, robots, professional software, this is baby shit. Nobody cared about it, and it was dismissed as just a toy. But very slowly over the years, Vocaloid was being taken more and more seriously. Whoa. And in 2007, Krypton Media has an idea. They take Vocaloid, make mascots, make the main mascot 16, and drop a new sound pack. It worked. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀 was hot. Music artists would make collabs with her Vocaloid pack and animate her moving and shit. This caught on in Japan like crazy. Eventually, she starts selling out actual concerts.
What?
She tops out iTunes best-selling chart.
That they're watching a screen and people are paying for it? That's crazy to think about. Just imagine like AC/DC or something, just like having a big screen selling out the concert. Just not even being there, not sweating, not singing, not anything. Wow, Sweet 16, hell yeah.
Believable amount of porn is made. But
like, yeah. I guess in the US this doesn't work because there is like a higher age for like sex stuff, right?
the big takeaway here is that Japan discovered something big. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀 is marketable as fuck. Domino's, clothing, Funko Pops, hot dogs, or something. It didn't just matter that 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗃 could hit iTunes top 10 list a week after making a song. What mattered was that we can completely manufacture a cultural phenomenon, manipulate every part of her persona, and not have to pay them royalties for making merch, commercials, or collaborations.
That is true.
It's genius. Oh,
it's so much easier to like manage someone that is just like digital. Oh my god, you can decide everything she does. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Better two girlfriends on 16 than one on 32 or something. What the heck? Well. As I was like saying the 16 thing, I was thinking like I feel like it should almost be higher, man, because I just imagining like a 50-year-old with a 16-year-old, it's not okay, man. They should be like 18, 20 at least. I feel like even a 20-year-old is very, very like immature and young. There should almost be like a thing where you can only go this many years up and down. Question: why are we watching this? Yeah. it's not 10 yet, and I am gonna 30 plus. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not 30 myself yet, so I would say like about my age is the thing. But yeah, we're watching this because I want to watch this and I want to check it out, and we're gonna play Factorio after this one. I started earlier today, so we can do it.
Influencer got caught doing blackface again this month. I just fucking programmed mine not to do that. Now, does it work 100% of the time? It's estimated that in 2012, 𝗦ci 𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀 acquired a whopping 10 billion yen since her debut, which translates to a whopping $6 USD. Seeing this, an unknown production crew thought, hey, I could do that, and debuted 𝗦ci𝗰𝗶𝗹𝘀 AI in 2016. She very closely resembles the VTubers today, but instead of running the risk of it being a fat middle-aged Hispanic man, 𝗦ci𝗰𝗶𝗃 is actually like 8 middle-aged fat Hispanic men. She debuted on YouTube in November of 2016 and mostly creates largely scripted and pre-recorded content.
This is so basic.
Those were fucking babies.
What the fuck? And this has like
wasn't really a problem with people.
4 or 5 million
Anime is scripted, and
views?
people certainly love those characters. So it only makes sense that there's an appeal for something like 𝗦ci𝗰𝗋 to exist. I believe that most people aren't under the impression that this is a real girl with a real personality and, you know, blah blah blah. In fact, she's basically a goddamn puppet.
4 million views.
Even her voice actress is completely disposable. I think I read she's got like 5 substitutes that share her cold metal cage of a body. And Japan had done it again. 𝗦ci𝗰𝗋 was a goddamn hit. She's the cover girl of Cup Noodle. She's been on the TV and news multiple times, done ads, and honestly, more impressive than all that, she collaborated with PewDiePie. Enter the third major character, Hololive. Corp, which works with alternate reality, sees the massive success of 𝗦ci 𝗰𝗶𝗃𝗀 and 𝗦ci𝗰𝗋 and says, hey, I could do that. So they did. Sometime in 2017, Cover Corp released a smartphone app called Hololive, which would allow you to view a VTuber live while they stream. This changes things. Yep. What? It's only one fat guy now. Hololive held auditions for extremely talented women, and jokes aside, a lot of them are also very pretty in real life. Now, there may be some coaching involved, but for the most part, these girls have creative control over what they stream, if or not they curse, etc. And Hololive provides them with a rigged up 3D model, an iPhone X, and a high...
That looks very complicated. Like, there's so many, like, things to drag and click on there. Wow. That was Ole Nude right there.
That gaming PC.
A 40?
Blah, blah, blah. They're basically a management company for...
Well, I think I'm 40 in the brain, right? No, I'm 40 in the body. 40 in the body, 10 in the brain. Pretty sure.
Aspiring VTubers. You
can't handle the drama on young girls anymore. Yeah. It's just... not very appealing.
Could be a VTuber. Unless you're a guy, then chances are slim. And of course, this caught on fire, and other companies thought,
chances are slim for me.
So they did. But instead of just working in Japan, 𝗦ci𝗰𝗋𝗃𝗀 went Mr. Worldwide and spread out in China, Japan, Indonesia, India, and Korea. So Hololive said, hey, I could do that. And then there's a ton of VTubers all over the world. The end.
The end.
Holy
We're done.
Shit, America likes VTubers. Gargara comes flying up in the charts and is the most searched for VTuber in 2020. Mori Callipy comes straight out of nowhere in a tremendous upset. See, if you liked anime at all and watched a VTuber video once thinking, what is this? Surprise! These little fuckers are going to ruin your recommended feed forever. Enjoy. So a lot of Americans were already introduced to VTuber.
So like if you watch one, you're just gonna be nuked.
Especially since there are channels dedicated to taking funny clips from their streams and translating them just hours after the fact. You have an abundance of binge-worthy content, and now Hololive is making an English branch, coupled with Japan's aging population and business was booming. It still is. Japan, America, Indonesia, VTubers have triumphed over what's considered normal to cement themselves as a very real and lucrative industry. September 24th.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we need to change this stream a little bit. We need to change over. I need to become a VTuber, guys. There's money. Money. And there's the algorithm on YouTube. Seems like it's going well for them. We need to get some of this money. And we also need to change over to kick.com. Okay, we need to start VTuber gambling. Let's do it, guys.
2020. Akai Hato goes over her analytics with her audience to see which countries
We're not gonna change over
most.
to be VTubers. A VTuber. A VTuber.
Did you catch that?
You knew that about.
Okay. Neither did she. Kiryu Coco, who's one of the biggest VTubers in the world, does the same thing.
It is very funny how like emotional you guys are about this. It's crazy to think about. I have yet not formed an opinion, and I can see that I even lost a follower. That is crazy. Wow.
The next day.
It's going great.
And thus, the two slept as some rich-ass bitches.
What's going on here? She's under the blanket.
Someone was at the door.
Who is it?
She replies, "The Chinese."
The Chinese was at the door. What the hell? Are they gonna cancel VTubers or just like boost them immensely?
𝗦cie and 𝗦cie made the mistake of mentioning Taiwan in their analytics, which China does not officially recognize as an independent country. Chinese viewers were not happy. In fact, they were pissed. And if you don't know,
pissed off, man. They're going to war on VTubers now. Wow. Maybe you guys are gonna be like super happy about that. What the tail? What is that tail? Is there a tail? I like looking at you. Oh, Brooke, you're fantastic. And you guys, if this is too painful for you, just come back in like 20 to 30 minutes, and then we'll be playing Factorial. Don't worry about it. I won't be mad. Just do what you need to do. I just I'm just on a learning spree here, okay?
no, Asian countries go hard as fuck with their trolling. 𝗦cie and 𝗦cie were suspended for 3 weeks for saying the word Taiwan. But the viewers were not satisfied. Well, they believed that 𝗦cie had made an honest mistake that harlot 𝗦cie had to pay. Raids, smear videos, multiple VTubers were doxxed, anything to get revenge.
Wow.
They even go so far as to continuously buy YouTube accounts to keep it going. One guy even allegedly dropped his social credit score to 0 and ruined his life because he used a VPN. This new faction is called the Antas. Because Hololive has
okay, so there's like
yet to ban 𝗦cie, they've developed a vendetta against the company. To this day, they're kind of active. You can see them in chat or their Facebook propaganda, which is banned in China, so they got to be using a VPN to spoof their location to a nearby country. Just saying.
It is crazy to think about that. You can lose your entire like social score by doing a couple of things bad in China. It's crazy that they have a social score. It's crazy.
Then had two options. They can continue expanding in China and allow their new Chinese overlords to permanently ban VTubers on a whim, or leave, which they did. And that's the story of how a single word dissolved the entire Chinese branch of Hololive. Didn't really do much though. Yeah, it was on the news and Hirohei made like 600 videos about it, but VTubers just kind of moved on and are doing better than ever. Finally, the next generation.
It could just be everywhere
Remember how we
else
found
than
out
China.
VTubing is pretty big here? Well, a bunch of English-speaking boys and girls started paying hundreds all the way up to thousands for rigging commissions, avatars, etc.
Creating VTubers.
It's now gotten to the point where anyone with a camera can go, hey, I can do that, because they literally can. And this is where a lot of cringe comes in for me personally. Act 3. We've learned the history of VTubers, but now can we get a little bit more personal? If you enjoy them, that's your business, and hopefully you can find what I've been saying so far entertaining. But for my boys...
Looks at the US with credit score. Yeah, they have credit score, which is basically social like score.
I am the greatest treasure hunter the world has ever seen.
Look, I personally can't get into that because I personally find it creepy, horrifying, disturbing, and to be honest with you, kind of fucked up in the head.
The boys that understand...
She's an anime woman just sitting there screaming in Japanese, and it's scary,
like
alright?
272 views on that video of the guy that is like talking there. And he's like, I hate VTubers, that is all. That's funny.
This is for you, bro. Not really the first guy, though. He was going crazy. I honestly thought I was alone in despising these trollops. Online, I see overwhelming love for VTubers, and as much as I'm happy for those people, and especially the VTubers themselves, who've earned a spot atop the most well-known streamers around,
crazy.
I still think it's super fun to make fun of them. And I haven't really seen a lot of my kind out there, so...
It really did. It really did. That is crazy to think about. Wow. I didn't know Tox has a YouTube channel. Wow.
Let me break it down. I do not understand them. People have often used the phrase cute girls doing cute things to describe
understand them. That is what I'm saying. I don't understand
shows. I've always thought of it more as stupid fucking idiots doing dumb shit. I'm fully aware that I'm a weirdo. I've asked the most manly dudes around to normal, casual friends if they hated this clip as much as me. and almost all of them had no
fish
issue
with
with
a
it.
carrot.
Many even said it was cute. On the other hand, I look at that clip and cringe. It makes me uncomfortable and most of all annoyed, because I feel entertainment is at its best when the line between realism and fiction is distorted. I enjoy media that provides a reflection of very real things that we experience, whether it be in dialogue, delivery, or the actions the characters take, and then flip it and do something crazy with the story. As I reflect on my favorite
This is basically pretty close to what I said earlier, though, where it's like the escape is like huge when it comes to VTubers. You escape from the world and you can just escape into this other universe. But when you're watching Breaking Bad or something like that, it's like very close to reality, and you're just like taking a sneak peek into like a different part of the normal reality that we all live in. So it is a huge difference. So he's saying that he hates anime. Burn him with fire. Well. I don't say that I hate anime. Oh my god. Maybe this... Do you mean that this guy maybe said it? Maybe
shows, almost all of them fit under that description. I thought of this in the shower while I was washing my balls and threw in the script, so it might not be that airtight yet. But I've noticed that anime can frequently put up a barrier between that realism and the characters they portray. There's certain formulas and tropes that authors feel they have to play into to appeal to certain audiences. In weaker shows, the main character will be some whiny bitch boy that is in love with justice, to which he's rewarded with a slew of girls that are attracted to his righteousness.
Wow.
Does that happen in real life?
Hell
Not
yeah.
really, but as a kid I used to imagine that's what would happen to me, and I really enjoyed shows like that. That's why this...
You're talking about the guy in the video. Yeah. I've never liked anime. You haven't, Bearless? Like, I've watched just a couple of animes. I haven't watched a lot. I just have been like more drawn to other things. It's not like I hate anime. It's just that I just haven't like prioritized looking at it. Can you call Pokemon anime? If that is anime, then I love anime, man.
this character type exists. Female archetypes like tsunderes, yanderes, etc. that you would hate to interact with are popular because author knows that works for whatever reason. Even in good shows, you'll have characters which are basically downloaded from a list of personality types instead of being a product of reality. So to me, the less that characters act like anime characters, the better they are, with exceptions. Cute anime girls annoy the shit out of me because it's not genuine. I've spoken to at least 1,000 women at this point and never met someone who genuinely speaks and acts like this.
Well, that part is true, I guess.
Maybe you have, but when I see it, I imagine some dude who's completely estranged from the youth writing his fifth knowing that's what's hot right now. Am I overthinking things? Yes, but I'm putting words into a feeling that's been sitting in my belly for years. So when you take this and make a real person act like they're that, it doubles the cringe factor. I don't want to see a person pretending to be a thing, pretending to be another thing that doesn't exist and never has. So that's why it irritates me so much when I see a VTuber going, it's uncanny, uncomfortable, and not genuine to me. Even though blah blah blah, that's not the point. They're supposed to adopt the persona. It's how I feel, dude. There ain't much I can do to...
Well, you can feel whatever you want to feel, man. I do see his point, though, where it's like, it's very drawn, very far out from reality. It's not like that. The world isn't like that. But at the same time, it's like, well... There's art and there's edgy stuff in like the art space, so it doesn't always have to be like accurate, I guess, and it can be a little bit crazy. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like it's easier to go through life with not too hard of opinions, you know, because then you can just breeze through it and not be so angry. I think.
To change it. Let's examine the various types. Baby talk. This is pretty much ubiquitous in the VTuber community and also the one that makes me the most mad. Japanese VTubers will talk like this.
そういうモードが実装されているんですが、
Yeah.
今回ご紹介するクリップはこの
There's art and there's cringe. So Jero, that's funny.
American VTubers will talk like this.
Yeah.
Out there.
Oh, weekend on the please die. Hi, Sensei. How are you?
Okay. I feel like now I'm like learning some new things here, because when I have been just like clicking a little bit on Twitch, I feel like I've come across maybe someone that is like using a VTuber avatar and they're basically normal other than that. But like listening to and watching a full stream with someone that is talking like this, that would probably make me crazy. So I'm I figured out that I'm not into that. But someone that is like using an avatar instead of their camera, it's not that big of a deal to me. It's the baby talk, I think, that is really pissing me off, because I don't like being talked to with baby talk.
I'm my stinky winky, my diaper. Oh, change me, please. I like to imagine there's a bald white guy in a big ass pull up behind the monitor. That makes me laugh the most. I'm sure it's a very pretty adult woman on the other end. Don't get upset. Now, quick quiz. Are we watching the season finale of Teletubbies or Twitch?
Teletubbies always like pissed me off, man. I don't like Teletubbies. See you later, Veldak. See you later. And the bouncing boobs. It's important. Good morning, Skelgard. Good morning. What is this sound?
I need you to tell me honestly if this is something you picture me watching. I believe this comes directly from the cute anime girl phenomenon that I just got talking about, so obviously it's not my thing. English.
English.
A lot of fellas think it's cute to see VTubers learn English. At times, alright, it is kind of cute.
Netflix.
Once they discovered a good amount of their audience was English speaking, VTubers began learning and communicating with a whole new side of their audience. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, and funny most of the time. I think this...
What? Are they allowed to do that? I don't think they are. I don't think they're allowed to do that.
Audience members. Of all the clips I've seen in research, a strong amount
you can't just hide behind a VTuber and do that. Of
them contained English, which is just English with a heavy Japanese accent. English. Weeaboos.
English.
On the flip side, we have Becca's, Hannah's, and Olivia's that have mastered the Japanese tongue.
Body pillow as well. Hi.
What?
I feel like an old man. I know this type of thing is supposed to be cute, but I don't get why. You also get sporadic, random Japanese words to really seal the deal. Like they make a mistake and go, check it out, guys. Sorry, mistake, guys. A favorite of mine is this ara shit.
Hi.
What?
Ara.
It gets we boys all flustered, so there's a song and dance of VTubers pretending like they don't want to do it, and then just going hard as fuck as soon as they commit. Oh, Nani? You guys want me to say it? Fine.
What is going on with her hair, bro? That hair is fake, bro. It's just wiggling around. It's what? What is going on there? What the hell, man? This is fake, bro. This is not real, bro. And also, like, what? What the hell? It's like, it's weird. It's weird.
Dude, you clearly wanted to do that. Now you've soured my mood, and frankly, I don't want to finish these nuggies. Normals. During my research, I found a few chicks talking in their normal voice, chilling with a VTuber avatar. I thought, this is an actual person speaking to me right now, which threw me off after listening to high-pitched squeals all day. Pretty chill. Which goes to show you can't really throw a blanket statement on all VTubers. Now let's go back to throwing blankets on VTubers. Mutes. There are VTubers that stand there and stand there.
They just stand there and wiggle their tits?
All right.
Oh, they were
now that's
typing the whole time. This one uses text-to-speech or speech bubbles while others sit menacingly. While I know I personally can't appreciate the other types of VTubers, and that's clearly on me, what is going on here? I genuinely want to know because I can't even generate a feed. Please comment. This channel is like a creepypasta. It's extremely uncanny to my gaijin eyes.
Gaijin, I think I actually know just that word though, because I do love Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and Gaijin is what the gangster is like telling to the white guy, you know? He's saying, you're Gaijin. And I think that means he's an outsider, right? I know that one. Wow. I know Japanese. Bro, he's busy. Multiple languages under my belt. He's busy. What's going on there? Well,
put you down for some fucking reason. Okay, stand up.
Zentreya is another insane case because she's actually humongous. Not just
Japanese,
a kiss, but she's raised
face.
$42,000 in 5 hours before. Just vibing, typing, taking hella long between responses. These two have been able to achieve a high level of success that I think anyone would be envious of by completely breaking the mold in an already outlandish market. That is commendable. Yet, behind our backs, who could have predicted the dark secret lurking behind the scenes?
There's a dark secret? Yeah, it is. Wow. I nailed it. What's the dark secret?
Everyone predicted that. This is 𝗦cie. You might have seen this clip floating around. Their popularity plummeted after this incident, but like, what did you expect? A hot lady? You expected a hot lady with boobs to be...
Oh, did the guy accidentally reveal his face? that blows up the illusion. There's no illusion anymore there.
using a fucking text-to-speech voice. The only people I know who do that is Reddit. It's pretty messed up that the dude isn't doing so great now. He seems like a chill guy, so if you're ever in the States, we can smoke or something and talk about the VTuber industry. That's not a conversation I want to have sober. So that's the mutes. Revolutionary in their own way, confusing in mine. Now, you can't have...
I believe there is, what you missed was like one guy that got accidentally revealed that like his face, and he did not look like a sexy anime character.
have VTubers without an audience, right? Casuals. Normal people.
Casuals.
There are tons of people attracted to the idea of cute girls saying and doing ridiculous shit. Some clips even had me thinking, okay, that was kind of cute.
Yuppie, yuppie!
I assume these are one of the most popular viewers on YouTube, but I have no idea. Simps. I don't really need
that
to
is not
explain
allowed
this
to say here. On Twitch. Okay. They're milking? What the hell is going on there? Is it wrong
Obviously,
that I'm
there's a
getting
good amount of
thirsty?
people that want to bang these things, which brings in a fair amount of viewers. Actually, remember when Project Melody came out on Chatterbait and broke all sorts of records and everyone was salty? Yeah, there's a market for this. Of course, the girls are aware, so they'll make allusions to sexual acts as the chat pogs incessantly.
Tight. Like a field mouse.
Which is also like
Milk
half the
enjoys,
VTuber recommendation
chat,
they
by the
get.
way.
For the record, I would do the exact same thing. If I were female, my butthole would look like the inside of a box of Punky, which is far worse than moaning into a mic.
Maybe I need to do this as well.
I just think it's funny. When you work out, what noise do you make? Usually like, or what?
No. When I squat, I'm like. That is how I am when I'm squatting. That is how I sound like. That is why I'm not going to the gym anymore. I got all the weird looks, man.
You don't go. There's people that come for that, much like any other industry, but I think horny boys make up a pretty good chunk of the fan base. Weeaboos. If I enjoyed pure, innocent, fake women, VTubers would be awesome. Let's say I like a slice of life show with a bunch of little girls. Why would I not want to watch a person in real life who embodies a ton of these characteristics react to stuff live? Those fictional characters that are so out of reach for us are suddenly something you can connect and interact with. I think this is a very unique relationship and can see why people gravitate towards VTubers. There's also dudes that love that shit. The last 72 hours of my life has been dedicated to researching these guys, so I've honestly been on a roller coaster of emotion.
Oh my god.
Initially, I despised them. In the middle, I despised them. And in the end, I despised them. But during all that, I never stopped thinking, yeah, that's on me. I'm never going to be in the loop, man. I'm cool with that. VTubers are going to be here for a long time, whether we like it or not, and they have a brilliant future full of boundless possibilities. Still going to make fun of my friends for watching that baby shit. But most importantly, I've learned that if you can't beat them, you gotta get better than them. It's Wanko time, fuckers! Catch me streaming with my new avatar, Wanko. I know it's very disrespectful for big YouTubers to hop on the VTuber trend because it's a very niche and not well-known market, but I hope you guys can forgive me. Subscribe, I talk about anime, and comment. I reply to those. I'm sure this comment section is gonna be real fun. But did I mention to forget that Wanko will debut the arrival of our newest sponsor?
We're gonna like the video and subscribe,
There's a free version, so listen. Your password is definitely the same on your Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, etc. So let's say one of your passwords is compromised. Like what happens to my mom every month. I don't know how she does it or what site she's using. She finds a way.
I feel like we have to watch the ad as well because we watched his video. We need to watch the entire thing. I can't be the dude that like takes away his money and just watches it.
As soon as your Facebook password has access to literally Everything you
Password
love and care
123.
about because that one
Fuck,
password you
that
have
is
is your
my
lifeline.
password.
Good
How
job,
did he
Mom.
know?
It's way more
Don't
common than
log
you
into my
think. In
Twitch,
fact,
please.
if you were reading manga
Please.
using manga decks lately, well, when you have something like NordPass, you can make the most complicated passwords ever, and NordPass will just remember it for you. You can even generate a unique password
don't
using
need
the
to
app,
brain
which can
anymore.
then be accessed on iOS,
3,
Android,
1,
or
3,
whatever
2,
computer
1.
you're using. You don't have to
So
worry about
much
using
better.
the same one password anymore. Initially, I was unsure. God, this
better.
avatar sucks at tracking my mouth. I was unsure whether or not to take this sponsor for 2 reasons. Giving my passwords to a company seems sketchy as hell, so I was delighted
Yeah,
to find
scary.
out that not even the people
Scary.
who work for NordPass can access your passwords. But I would have to manually add in every
password
single
one.
password I've ever made, which sounds like a pain in the
Exclamation
ass. Psych!
Save.
NordPass will let you import all your passwords from whatever browser you're using. There's even a free version, so I literally see no
there's
reason
a
not
free
to at
version.
least try it out. But if you want to
Go for it,
access a
boys.
ton more features
Gals.
like data breach scanning, having
No
access to
password,
the
no
app on
problem.
more devices and
Yeah.
such, you can get 50%
How
off
I
a
do it.
1-year plan
I
using
just
code
hit
Scamboli
spacebar
Reviews.
a lot, and that
Thanks
is
for watching.
good.
Peace.
Yeah, baby. Thank you so much for making that
Like
video.
8,
That was
14.
interesting. Man. That was interesting. Interesting. Aru. Okay, I need to read up on what you guys have been saying. You've probably been like super nice and super rude at the same time. And then we're gonna talk quickly about what I feel about VTubers after watching this. And then we're gonna go into Factorio and play a little bit of that. You're allowed to say it, just not at someone specific. Also, JMO, is that the rules? I feel like you guys have been like helping me understand the rules, and then you're helping me the wrong way. It's like you're allowed to stream on YouTube, and it turns out I'm not allowed to stream on YouTube at the same time. Those voices can't stand them. Yeah. We're getting spoiled with content. Yeah, baby. Honestly, thank you so much for hanging out. Fantastic. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing good. But okay. Switching category. And before we jump into that, I just have to like recap really quickly about VTubers, what my opinions are and my beliefs after watching that video. That was a good video, well done by that guy. That guy must have gone through so much VTuber content in order to make that video. So salute to you, guy. I feel like I've learned a lot more about VTubers. I didn't know much about VTubers before I watched that movie. Video. It was a really good movie. No, video. Fuck! Well, but I feel like my opinions has been like formed a little bit before I watched the video. I was feeling like I didn't know anything. I just watched a couple of like thumbnails and maybe a couple of people in, for example, the Factorio community has like maybe 1 or 2 VTubers playing, and I haven't really like they seem to be like more like normal people with just a VTuber avatar instead of showing their face, and that isn't really that doesn't really bother me much. But I don't think, or like VTubers in general doesn't bother me because I can choose not to look at it, you know, no problemos. But I feel like I figured out that I am not gonna hang out in like VTuber streams or YouTube videos where they just jump and wow, it's not for me. And I hope they don't take our gerbs. Okay, good recap, guys. Good recap. Let's jump into some Factorio.